going to review folk tales. We learned about those yesterday. We just touched on it. Could someone tell me what a folk tale or fable is? Well?
Like a fairy tale or something.
Okay, a fairy tale would be a type of one, right? Alright, and what does it tell us? What does the story tell us? Evelyn?
It tells us a lesson.
A lesson? Okay, it might teach us a lesson, or a moral comes out of it. Okay, this.
The moral would be finding a lesson in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing what you can learn about it.
Yes. So what book did we read yesterday?
Harvest the bird.
Harvest Birds. Okay, and what was the lesson they taught us? What was the lesson? Mackenzie?
Plants are sisters and brothers.
Okay, why?
Because they're together.
When they're together. Yeah.
They're together because sisters and brothers.
Mm-hmm. Well, what happens when we put them together? Do they die?
Oh.
They flourish, right? They grow. All right, what else? What's another lesson in here?
They listen to the voice of nature.
Yeah, what does that mean? Listen to the voice of nature.
That they listen to all the noise.
Yeah, so that for us that means take care of the environment, right? There's always something we can learn from the story that we read. Okay? All right, so today we're going to read this book called Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears. All right? I'm going to talk about it. Can I please have table 4 come up? Table 1 come up. Table 2 come up. Alright? Can you see better on the ground? Okay. Cole and Nathan, I don't want you sitting by each other. Don't think about it. Yeah, this looks like a bad idea. Evelyn, can you switch with Jacob, please? Thank you. Okay. So this is a folk tale. And this story is from West Africa. Does anyone know where Africa is? Lily? You've been there?
Yeah, but I have to get paid for shots.
To go? Yeah, to be safe? Yeah.
Because they
Wow.
have shots.
Okay. Awesome.
I've also been
Where's Africa? Anna?
It's by South America.
It's a little bit east of South America, yeah.
We're lions.
Really, really big country. And it has a lot of open land, has a lot of animals. And so today this story has a lot of different animals. One is an iguana. Who's ever seen or heard of an iguana? Okay. Do they talk usually?
No.
Has anyone ever heard of an iguana talking before?
No.
No, neither have I. All right, so but today, iguana's going to talk. Let's see, we also have a mosquito, right? By the title of the book, we can tell. There's another mosquito. Do mosquitoes usually talk?
No.
Nope, not. All right, we also have a monkey. We have an owl. And so all these animals kind of play a role in this story, all right? So keep that in mind. All right, now I have a job for you. It's pretty special. I'm going to give each one of you a card, and some of you are going to share. So some of you are going to be partners, like Lyric and Damien, you're going to be partners. What's your name again? Eliana, okay. Oh, Liliana, sorry, okay. And you're going to be with Aniela, okay? All right? So everybody's going to get a card. I need everybody to pay attention, please. Everyone's going to get a card, and it's going to have some words on it, usually, yeah, a sentence, everyone. And it's going to be a little bit of the plot, a little bit about what's going on in the story. Okay? And you're going to hold on to it. You're not going to play with the card during my story. When I'm reading, you're not going to be playing with it. I'm going to give you time to read it. You're going to read it, and then when I get to the page where your part of the story is on, after I finish reading that page, you're going to raise your hand. You're going to say, this is my part, okay? Because we're going to put the story in order. It's up to you to put it in the right order. Okay?
Or making the book.
So if some of you are taking a little nap, sleeping, you're going to miss your part, and then the story's going to be out of order, and that's not going to work. Okay? So you need to be very alert when I'm reading this story because you have a part. Okay? All right, can you be partners with Jacob, please? Thank you.
Can I be playing over?
No. Shania and Cole, can you be partners, please? All right, can you pass this to Damien the lyric? Can you pass this to Danielle? And this one to Hannah. Lily and Angel, can you be partners, please? And Cole. There you go. Okay, does everybody have one or they have a partner, right? Okay, go ahead and read your card to yourself. Mosquito. Is anyone confused about what their card says?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. But do you know the words? Can you read the words? Python. Mosquito. Well, can I have that marker, please? Iguana. Okay, ready to begin. Angel, are you ready? Okay. Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears by Werner Harding. What's our setting?
The rainforest.
We don't know yet. But where did I say it takes place? Africa. So we at least know that. We at least know that. Lily? One morning, a mosquito saw an iguana drinking at a water hole. The mosquito said, "Iguana, you will never believe what I saw yesterday." "Try me," said the iguana. The mosquito said, "I saw a farmer digging yams that were almost as big as I am." "What's a mosquito compared to a yam?" snapped the iguana grumpily. "I'd rather be deaf than listen to such nonsense." Then he stuck 2 sticks in his ears and went off. Meck, 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 through the reeds. Can everyone say that? Meck, 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 meck. I'm waiting for a part. Should be somebody. What just happened? We have a mosquito, and what's our other character? Iguana. Mosquito upsets iguana. What are you doing over here? All right. See, Dusty, that's what I'm talking about. You have to always be paying attention and not falling asleep, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right, we're going to put the story in order. So this one comes first.
I was trying to make sure if it was right or wrong.
Well, just raise your hand if you have a question, okay? Meck, meck, meck through the woods. Who's walking through the woods? He's not very happy, huh? The iguana was still grumbling to himself when he happened to pass a python. What's a python, Aniela?
It's like the snake, but it's 4 tooth. It's just snake.
Yes, a big, vicious snake, right? The big snake raised his head and said, "Good morning, iguana." The iguana did not answer, but lumbered on, bobbing his head, badaman, badaman. "Now why won't he speak to me?" said the python to himself. "Iguana must be angry about something. I'm afraid he's plotting some mischief against me." He began looking for somewhere to hide. The first likely place he found was a rabbit hole. And in he went, wasu, 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 wasu. Can everyone say that?
Wasu, 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 wasu.
When the rabbit saw the big snake coming into her burrow, she was terrified. She scurried out through her back way and bounded, crick, 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 across the clearing.
Crick, 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 crick.
All right.
Anyone?
Bettina, what do you got? Read for me.
Python caught an iguana was angry with him. He hid in the rabbit hole.
You hid in the rabbit hole, right? And how does rabbit react to that? Scared.
He gets terrified.
All right, someone should have a card. Yes, Marilena?
Rabbit was terrified of the big snake, so she climbed out of her hole.
Perfect. Thank you. Great reading. Yep, Jacob. Okay, I'll be sure to face towards you. Thank you for letting me know. A crow saw the rabbit running for her life. He flew into the forest crying, "Caw, caw, caw! Caw, caw, caw!" Every time I make a noise, I want you to repeat it back to me. You'll understand why later, okay? Just once. It was his duty to spread the alarm in case of danger. A monkey heard the crow. He was sure that some dangerous beast was prowling near. He began screeching and leaping killy-willy through the trees to help warn the other animals. As the monkey was crashing through the treetops, he happened to land on a dead limb. It broke and fell on an owl's nest, killing one of the owlets. What's a limb? You don't hear that word too often anymore. What's a limb, Cole?
A limb is just a part of the tree that's like so small, like a thick branch.
Yes, a small branch, right? Okay. Who came first? What came first? So we got rabbit came out of her hole. A lot happened though. A lot happened.
She was
Lily?
the rabbit.
Do you have it on your card? Okay, read it. Oh, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Yeah. Jacob?
A monkey heard the crow and
Okay, that is an event, but okay, I'll put that one up. But something happened before this. Mackenzie, do you have it? Because we have rabbit was terrified and she ran out of her hole, but what happened next?
a crow saw a rabbit running and
Sounded.
sounded the alarm.
Okay, what does sound the alarm mean? Has anyone ever heard that phrase before?
No.
What does it mean to sound the alarm? Think about if we have a fire drill. Hannah?
The rabbit told the crow to sound the alarm.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That means
Destiny?
Me?
What does sound the alarm mean?
Sounding alarm means like when you're, it's an alarm where you can, it can remind you of something.
Okay, an alarm reminds you of something, but what does it mean for somebody to sound the alarm? Nathan?
it means like you want to warn people that if something's going
Yeah, right? So if there's a fire drill, are we just gonna, that's nice. Alarm's going off.
Nope.
No, we're gonna react, right? We're gonna tell people, get outside, get outside. We're gonna sound the alarm, okay? And that's exactly what we did here. And what happened when the monkey fell off the limb?
He
landed on this thing and he killed it.
Yeah, he killed one of the owlets, right? And what are little owlets?
Baby owls.
Yes. Mother owl was not at home. For though she usually hunted only in the night, this morning she was still out searching for one more tidbit to satisfy her hungry babies. When she returned to the nest, she found one of them dead. Her other children told her that the monkey had killed him. All that day and all that night she sat in her tree. So sad, so sad, so sad. Now it was Mother Owl who woke the sun each day so that the dawn would come. But this time, when she should have hooted for the sun, she did not do it. The night grew longer and longer. The animals of the forest knew it was lasting much too long. They feared that the sun would never come back. Okay, so Mother Owl has a really important job. What's that job? What's her job? Raise your hand, please. Aiden, what's her job?
To get food for a baby.
That's one of her jobs, right? She was out of the nest, and she was getting food for her children. But what's her other job that affects the whole forest, the whole jungle? Mary Elena?
So the sun can wake up.
Yeah, it's her job to go, whoo, 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 and wake up the sun. Okay, so raise your hand if you have an event. We ended at the monkey killing one of the owlets. Pick it back up. You can't be down here, you're just going to go back to your desk. All right, Javier?
The mother owl was so sad that she did not wake up the sun, so the dawn never came.
Yeah, the dawn never came. Is dawn the beginning or the end of the day?
Beginning.
The beginning of the day. That's right. Hear a lot of chatter. At last, King Lion called a meeting of the animals. They came and sat down. Pen, pen, pen. Thank you, Damien. Thanks for staying with me. Around a council fire. Mother Owl did not come, so the antelope was sent to fetch her. When she arrived, King Lion asked, Mother Owl, why have you not called the sun? The night has lasted long, 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 and everyone is worried. Mother Owl said, Monkey killed one of my owlets. Because of that, I cannot bear to wake the sun. The king said to the gathered animals, Did you hear? It was the monkey who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun, so that the day can come. Okay, so who called the council? The meeting of all the animals. Cadence, who called the council? The lion, right? King Lion called the meeting. Hannah?
King Lion called the meeting of all of the animals, mother owl, wings, and monkey.
Thank you. Can you pass your card forward? Okay, so now we're going to start a little bit of the blame game. Okay? And every animal is going to blame the animal before him. Wait and see. Then King Lion called the monkey. He came before him nervously glancing from side to side. Rim, rim, rim.
Rim, rim, rim.
Monkey said the king, why'd you kill one of Mother Owl's babies? Oh, king, said the monkey, it was the crow's fault. He was calling and calling to warn us of danger, and I went leaping through the trees to help. A limb broke under me, and it fell, ta, on the owl's nest. The king said to the council, so it was the crow who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. And now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. Okay, so who's monkey blaming?
The owl.
The crow. The crow. Lily? Thank you.
That's kind of like cool. Not kind of perfect.
Kind of like what? Amy?
Cool.
Court? Yeah, we're having a little bit of a trial, right?
They're saying monkey come on. Cool, come on.
Then the king called for the crow. That big bird came flapping up. He said, King Lion, it was the rabbit's fault. I saw her running for her life in the daytime. Wasn't that reason enough to spread an alarm? The king nodded his head and said to the council, so it was the rabbit who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come. Paul? Right away, right? You didn't even give him time to talk. He just started blaming the rabbit. Then King Lion called the rabbit. The timid little creature stood before him. Oh, timid. What is that word? Timid. Like, a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, a little bit anxious. All those combined is timid, okay? Trembling paw. That means a trembling paw, okay? Can everyone show me trembling paw? A little shaky. Really scared. All right. Then King Lion called the rabbit. The timid little creature stood before him, one trembling paw drawn up uncertainly. Rabbit, cried the king, why'd you break a law of nature and go running, running, running in the daytime? Oh, king, said the rabbit, it was the python's fault. I was in my house minding my own business when that big snake came and chased me out. The king said to the council, so it was the python who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so the day can come. Who has the card? Who did Rabbit blame? Aiden? No, we're not there yet. Yes? Rabbit blames who? The python, the big snake, right? Can you pass that forward? King Lion called the python, who came slithering. Wasu, 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 past the other animals. But King, he cried, it was the iguana's fault. He wouldn't speak to me, and I thought he was plotting some mischief against me. When I crawled into the rabbit's hole, I was only trying to hide. The king said to the council, so it was the iguana who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so the day can come. Aiden? Let's hear it. Python blames iguana. We're getting back to the start, right? That's how we started our story. Now the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. Because what does he have stuck in his ears still? Sticks behind his ears. The antelope was sent to fetch him. All the animals laughed when they saw the iguana coming. Bet him in, bet him in, bet him in. With the sticks still stuck in his ears. King Lion pulled out the sticks. Hurrum, hurrum. Hurrum, hurrum. Then he asked, Iguana, what evil have you been plotting against the python? None, none at all, cried the iguana. Python is my friend. Then why wouldn't you say good morning to me, said Python. I didn't hear you or even see you, said the iguana. Mosquito told me such a big lie I couldn't bear to listen to it. So I put sticks in my ears. Niggy, niggy, niggy. Laughed the lion. So that's why you had sticks in your ears. Yes, said the iguana, it was the mosquito's fault. King Lion said to the council. So it was the mosquito who annoyed the iguana, who frightened the python, who scared the rabbit, who startled the crow, who alarmed the monkey, who killed the owlet. Now Mother Owl won't wake the sun for the day to come. There? What does your card say? Alright guys, stay with me. We're almost done.
Is he so fun?
Punish the mosquito! Punish the mosquito! Cried all the animals. When Mother Owl heard that, she was satisfied. She turned her head toward the east and hooted, hoo, hoo, hoo. And the sun came up.
Wow.
Okay? What does it say?
Mother Owl was satisfied when she heard of mosquitoes' punishment. The sun came up.
The sun came up, right? Why did the sun come up? Angel, why did the sun come up?
Called the sun.
Yeah, how did she call the sun? Meanwhile, the mosquito had listened to it all from a nearby bush. She crept under a curly leaf and was never found and brought before the council. But because of this, the mosquito had a guilty conscience. To this day, she goes about whining in people's ears. Zee! Is everyone still angry at me? Zee! When she does that, she gets an honest answer. So that little zee is a buzz, right? She gets an honest answer. Kapow! Alright, who had that last event?
There's two more. Two people that died.
Which one's going to come first?
That one.
Alright, we're done making that.
She has one.
Okay, all the animals cried for the mosquito to be punished. And finally, what happened, Janaya? So next. Janaya, what happened? Last.
Oh, the mosquito.
Mosquito? a guilty conscience. What does it mean to have a guilty conscience?
That means you're guilty of something.
Yeah, it means you just don't feel right about it, right? You did something wrong, it just doesn't make you feel good, okay? Alright, so that was an example of a pourquoi tale, it's called.
Whoa, that's a long one.
Pourquoi. And that's French. It's a French word. And that means why. Okay, so that's another type of folktale. And it doesn't really focus on the lesson or the moral learned, but it will explain why something happens, okay? So what did that book explain to us? Cole? It told us why what?
If somebody didn't know that owls can wake the sun by themselves, that just automatically. Or
What did it tell us? Emily?
Why mosquitoes buzz when people sleep?
Yeah, so that was a big, long story to explain that, right? Do you think it's true? No, it's not really true, but it is really fun and entertaining, right?
Yep. Sometimes mosquitoes can hit you.
Yeah, and it's kind of a fun way to explain why something happens. Because sometimes we look up in the sky and we say, why are the clouds blue? And there could be a whole other story about that. Okay? All right, so it's just a creative way to tell the story. All right, so we put the story in order, right? And we sequence the story. Now, if someone was sleeping, right? We did pretty good with this, right? I think we only had a few people caught off guard a little bit. But if someone left this out, would the story be the same?
No.
No, because all these animals are connected, right? Their actions are connected with each other. So if Rabbit didn't blame the python, well, Rabbit would just probably be guilty, right? There wouldn't be a chain of events. So they're all equal. And they all need to be part of the story. Okay? So I'm going to have you go back to your tables. Wait for instruction. I'm going to give you a bag, and it has all these events. And what I want you to do at the table is order the story with these cards. Okay? All right, and I want you to work together as a team. I don't want one person to do all the work. I want you to work together as a team. And I need it to be at level 1. Okay? So table 1, go ahead and go back. You can be with table 1. Here you go, Cole. Set next to table. Table 2, go ahead back. Table 3. Table 4. Keep it at a level 1, please. Alright, so work together and order the story. I would just kind of spread them out. So everybody can see all of them, right? And you just start working on this story. And Layla, if you need to move your chair to see better, you can, okay?
This one's going to be last. This is no mosquito upsets you.
No, we did.
Yes, this one first. This one is. This one.
Alright, keep it at a level 1, please. What's the first event in the story? Does anyone remember?
How am I going to see?
Page 4. What's the first event in the story? What happened first? Kibble freaks up. What's the first event? It's going to really help you to start ordering if you have the right first event. Here?
Mosquito upsets iguana. Iguana puts sticks in his ears.
Right. Okay, mosquito upsets iguana. Iguana puts sticks in his ears. So what I would do is I would just lay that at the top of the desk or the top of the table. Alright, and start ordering things from under that.
The rabbit.
What I got is
But she saw the rabbit running.
Why did she run out of her hole?
So it's pretty much starting to end, and then when she
You know,